I'm back. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince YouTube PS Compulsion signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. And technically, I was back last night. So what happened was I was doing my yearly live stream at midnight once NBA 2K23 dropped, but YouTube did not want me to be successful. And quite frankly, my computer didn't want me to be successful either. Literally halfway through my live stream, bro, it just glitched and it just froze and I could never live stream again. I literally tried live streaming like 3 times after that. It did not work. That's that BS that I be talking about. Then I tried to record some content. Somehow, some way, my file never saved. It got corrupted. They don't want me to be great. But nonetheless, we about to be lit right now for NBA 2K23. My first rebuild that I originally wanted to do last night, I'm gonna do right now, which is with MyNBA Era. So subscribe to the channel right now if you're not, because obviously you need to be subscribed for the best MyNBA Era's content. I'm about to drop some bangers and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. I'm just saying. But the rebuild that I'm talking about is Dwyane Wade, right? Since we have the Kobe era on MyNBA Era, it starts in 2002, right before the stacked 2003 NBA draft class with LeBron, Melo, Chris Bosh, Dwyane Wade. So I said, why not rebuild the Chicago Bulls and make sure that we draft Dwyane Wade? Let's see how his career would turn out if he was drafted to Chicago, to his hometown, instead of being drafted by the Miami Heat. We about to change the course of NBA history forever. Subscribe right now. We about to be lit. Guys, see it here, the Kobe era 2002, the most stacked draft class in NBA history. And I love this animation. In the live stream, I was showing off some of the other eras, but I had to take the video down too because I got copyrighted also. I didn't even bring that up, bro. But anyways, here we are getting ready to set up MyNBA Era's the Kobe era, going back in time to rebuild the Chicago Bulls. Most of the settings and the setup is pretty much the same. I always put on customized simple settings and advanced settings as well. Everything else could really stay the same. Originally, I didn't want to put the draft prospect storylines on, but I might as well put it on. Why not? Enable it all. So let's see. Normally for settings, I don't really touch much. I'm playing on Hall of Fame, but the progression sliders, I normally tune that up. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get into things. Only 29 teams in the NBA at this point. Chicago Bulls, here we are. So this is gonna be lit, bro. This is definitely gonna be lit. I love how they got all the old team logos. I'm about to go through the rosters right now, make sure it's as realistic as possible. So here we are, the Kobe era. So 7 games in the first round of the playoffs in 2003. Sonics rebrand 2008 when they changed to OKC. Instant replay added in 2002. Let's see, new forms, uniforms, specific overlays, presentations. This is gonna be a good era. This is the era that I remember the most in NBA history. Of course, we're gonna be using the 2003 draft class. We are about to be lit. So I don't know how the Chicago Bulls team looked back then, but you guys already know the draft class. Melo, LeBron, Dwyane Wade, Chris Bosh. This is a Dwyane Wade Chicago Bulls rebuild, so I gotta add him to the draft board just to make sure that we get him, because we definitely have to. Otherwise, there's no point in doing this rebuild. But in terms of everybody else that's in the draft class, I know it's going to be impossible for 2K to get everybody in every single one of these draft class. Oh, my son Kyle Korver, Luke Ridnour. Wasn't he drafted by the Timberwolves? My son Nick Collison went to OKC. Yo, they can't get everybody, but they did a great job so far in making sure that they got a good amount of people for, you know, draft class for 2K23. Anyways, Jalen Rose, Marshall, I don't know who he is, Tyson Chandler, Jay Williams. Oh, Jay Williams played for the Bulls? Yeah, I'm learning a lot. Yo, Jamal Crawford, I totally forgot he was in Chicago. Totally forgot about that. Eddie Curry, I remember him. Trenton, Eddie Robinson, Corey Blau, Fred Hoiberg. I remember him. Roger Mason, I remember him. I definitely remember. So we have a pretty decent roster. But I think that my main focus for this rebuild after we get Dwyane Wade is to obviously go a lot younger. And I see that Jalen Rose, automatically, he's the first person I'm going to be trading. But Jamal Crawford and D Wade, I like that backcourt. Check this out right here, right? So one thing I was showing you guys in the live stream last night before it glitched out on me is that there's a new feature in MyNBA Eras. I don't know if anybody caught it or if anybody posted anything about it, but check this out. So in terms of the head type, you could customize the face now. You can't do the face scan like you could in previous 2Ks from IGM where you could add your own face, but you could customize the face. So check this out. Now you could customize literally everything, just like a regular My Player. The only thing you can't do is add your own face scan. So 2K still gotta add that in, bro. So my guy is complete. Meet your newest GM of the Chicago Bulls in 2002, your boy Cole Forte. Let's get it. Nah, this season looking rough for us, bro. Definitely looked rough. We definitely didn't make the postseason, but my son Yao Ming was a rookie at this time. I'm learning so much right now. I feel like I went back into a time machine, if I'm being honest. Desmond Mason, I remember him as well. Ben Wallace, defensive player of course he is. Most improved player. Big Z. He's been playing since 1997? Well, that would make sense. That makes sense. I can't even say nothing about that, but that's crazy. Tim Duncan, MVP. So, All-NBA first team. Kobe is on there. T-Mac. My son Jason Kidd, AI. Good old days in the NBA that I remember, bro. Good old days. Michael Jordan was still playing on the Wizards. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that, bro. But anyways, we did not make the postseason. I really didn't care how this season went, but we finished 40 and 42. 40 wins with this team. I really was not expecting that. That's surprising. That's really, really surprising. So simulating to the end of the postseason, San Antonio Spurs, your NBA champions. So we have a lot of good players. My son Avery Johnson, Horace Grant, Scottie Pippen retiring, John Stockton. I expected MJ to be retiring around this time. When did he retire? I don't even remember. John Stockton, Scottie Pippen both making it into the Hall of Fame because of course, why would they not? And their jerseys definitely should be retired. Yep, there we go. John Stockton, Scottie Pippen. I wish Scottie Pippen was still a free agent. I would have definitely tried to sign him this offseason. So, historical rule changes. I'm excited about this feature. Team Brandon. All of this is Team Brandon for right now, it looks like. Pretty much. So, nothing tremendous changed during this time, which is fine. So, league meetings. Everything is rejected right now. We're not going to touch on that. Now it's time for the draft lottery. Let's see what pick we are going to finish with. Right now, it's not looking good for us. We might have to trade up. So the Denver Nuggets are first. The Cavs are second. That means more than likely LeBron is going to go to Denver. And maybe Melo goes to Cleveland. This is the only person that you need to know. Where's he at? The head coach, Aiden Anderson. I fired everybody on my staff, literally, and replaced them with the best available. Aiden Anderson, I know he's a custom player. A lot of the coaches are custom. So, yeah, that's it for that. Got the best available. So now it's time to skip ahead to the NBA draft. Let's get it. We not wasting no time. We getting into the NBA draft. My son David Stern, rest in peace. LeBron James going first overall to the Denver Nuggets. That is crazy. Talk about changing NBA history. LeBron is going to the Denver Nuggets. I want to see if I could get this second pick from the Cavs, because if they choose Dwyane Wade, I'm going to be so upset. Like, we can't allow them to choose D Wade. So let's see if I can maybe put together some type of trade package for this deal. I don't know who I could trade. I want to trade Jalen Rose, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. Looks like this might be a little bit harder than I thought. Literally everybody on our roster is available. Yeah, this is going to take me a while, honestly. I mean, this is really the best deal I could offer. A bunch of picks. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it. So it looks like the Cavs are probably going to choose Dwyane Wade. I'm going to try trading for him afterwards. So the second pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Carmelo Anthony out of Syracuse. That's crazy. So that means we could try trading with the Seattle Supersonics for this third overall pick. They got a good team already. I don't know how they ended up having this pick. Like, the team is really not that bad. But we are going to have to mess around with this because we got to have that pick, bro. We gotta get it. Literally feel like I've been trying forever. But this should do it. Jay Williams, Marshall, and our first rounder this year. Come on, accept it. Oh my goodness. They are playing hard. Like, bro, just give me the pick. For the sake of the rebuild. I can't even put Jalen Rose in this. How about a second rounder? And another second round. 2 more second rounds. Oh, they accepted the deal. We lit. We about to be lit right now. Ladies and gentlemen, with the third overall pick The 2003 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Dwyane Wade. Let's get it. See, your boy D Wade ends up in Chicago. LeBron ends up in Denver in the Western Conference. Melo ends up in the East with Cleveland. Chris Bosh ends up on the Memphis Grizzlies. Don't they have Pau Gasol? I expected maybe the Pistons to choose. If Chris Bosh ended up on the Pistons, that's scary. I mean, I was gonna go with Luke Walton or Keith Bogans, but I think I'm gonna go with K. Perk. Why not? I didn't even know Kendrick Perkins was in this 2003 draft class. When did this happen? I don't remember that. Anyways, I'm simulating to the end of the NBA draft. So you see the top 4 right there. Chris Bosh, D Wade, Melo, LeBron. But your boy D Wade is a Chicago Bull. Let's get it. That's really crazy though. Like I'm having too much fun with this MyNBA Era so far. But we are gonna go ahead, K Perk, D Wade, we're bringing them in. We know the future. We know they're gonna be solid players. Solid NBA players. Of course we gotta do that. So our team is looking good. D Wade, Jalen Rose, Tyson Chandler, Jamal Crawford, Eddie Curry. I like how this is looking. I really like how this is looking. Let's see the free agents. We got Tim Duncan, Jason Kidd, Michael Jordan. It's a lot of good names, but honestly, like I explained, the one thing that I want to do with this team is make it young. Since we have a young D Wade, we might as well get a lot of young players that we know is going to be good in the future. So that's my goal. I mean, I would do this deal, but I really, really want to clear cap space. Like, really. The Nets are willing to give me Richard Jefferson. He averaged 14 points this past season. He's only been in the NBA for 2 seasons so far. On a rookie deal for Jalen Rose and somebody else I'm not going to use. This is looking like a good deal. Why would the Nets even do this deal? Who do they have on their team? Kenyon Martin. Well, I mean, it makes sense in theory because they got Kmart. I'm pretty sure they're going to find a way to get back Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is probably like 28, 29, I believe. So I feel like that makes sense. That definitely should make sense for them to get another vet to help them win now. Because they don't know what Richard Jefferson have in his future in terms of how good he's going to be. So they agreed to my trade offer. I had to make this deal. I feel like that was pretty good. Talk to us nice. After the 3rd day of the free agency moratorium period, I feel like we put together a pretty good team. We had cap space. We got Carlos Boozer. He's a bull, bro. Didn't have to trade for him on nothing. Hito, Turkoglu, Rafa Alston, Kyle Korver. This is a good team. This is a good team already, right off the bat. Just let them develop for like 2 seasons. We're going to be lit, bro. 2-3 seasons. We are going to be lit. Love it. This is why when I'm doing rebuilds, I always focus on the young people. Look at this, bro. This is crazy. Like, legit crazy. Look at the player progression. Carlos Boozer increasing, Tyson Chandler, Jamal Crawford. Richard Jefferson is the best player on our team. Like, who would have thought? But that's crazy. Like, this player progression is looking lit. We definitely making some noise next season. We are racking up those dubs. This was a pretty decent season. I can't even be mad at all. And of course, LeBron is Rookie of the Year. Tim Duncan won back-to-back MVPs. But of course, LeBron James, Rookie of the Year. I didn't expect anything less. Of course, your boy was going to win it. 6th Man of the Year, Tom Sampson. I have no idea who that is. Looks like a fake player. Let me know in the comment section below. Most Improved Player, Coach of the Year. So that's crazy, though. The main thing I want to look at right now, forget about all NBA teams. Where's the all rookie team? So LeBron, Chris Bosh, Wade, Anthony, and Chris Kaman made it. I totally forgot about him. Wasn't he on the... He was on the Clippers. So this is lit. 16 points per game for Dwyane Wade. That's the only player I really care about this season, in all honesty. And let's take a look at the rookie report. LeBron... I like how they got the stats, like, more advanced. It says, like, the total amount of points that they scored and all that. That's pretty dope. Really dope. But anyways, LeBron and Melo both averaged more than 20 points per game. Chris Bosh right there with 19. D Wade, the last of them. But don't worry, we're going with the championship, so none of that really matters. Not this season, though. We got eliminated in the 1st round by the Milwaukee Bucks. Who does the Bucks have? Oh, Prime Ray Allen. How can I forget? Alright, let me simulate the postseason. And the Los Angeles Lakers did it. Kobe and Shaq wins another ring. Let's get it. Kobe and Shaq. Dynamic duo. Rest in peace, Kobe. Once again, a lot of good players retiring. Steve Kerr, MJ, Karl Malone, Shawn Kemp. David Robinson was still in the NBA at this point. I totally forgot about him. So yeah, a lot of good players retiring. Of course, we expect MJ to go into the Hall of Fame. I totally forgot. MJ signed with the Wizards again. I expected him to play his last season somewhere else. Not back in Washington again, but obviously this is 2K. So Michael Jordan, Karl Malone, David Robinson all made it into the NBA Hall of Fame, as they should. Retired jerseys, of course, all these guys got their jersey retired. Wouldn't expect anything less, you know. Definitely would not expect anything less. So historical changes. What we got? Expansion team. The Charlotte Bobcats come into the NBA. The rest is just a bunch of team rebrands and league expansion, adding that one team. That's cool. Okay, so league realign. Charlotte is there. So now it's time for the draft lottery. Obviously, we made the postseason, so I don't expect us to have a high pick. The Knicks get the second pick? I mean, that should be enough. Oh, what? I got 2 people unprotected from the expansion draft. I'll take K-Perk out. I hope they don't choose anybody from our team. So now it's time for the expansion draft. The Bobcats get to choose whoever they want that's unprotected. So skipping through the draft. I don't think they chose anybody from our team. Yeah, they didn't. Oh, wait. Yes, they did. Eddie Robinson. Wow, they actually chose him. That's good because look at how much money he's making. I actually want to clear him off our books. And Charlotte actually helped me with that. So that's not too bad. I do not mind at all. So now it's time for the NBA draft. But before I do, let's take a look at the roster real quick. So we're definitely going to need a few. I mean, I wanted to find a trade for him for the longest while. Trading him for a second rounder doesn't matter. So here's the NBA draft. Joseph Green goes number 1. Who's Joseph Green? I don't remember him being a real life NBA player. Let me know in the comment section below. The Knicks get Dwight Howard. The Knicks are back. The New York Knicks are back, bro. They get Dwight. Why did the Hawks not choose Dwight Howard? Devin Harris, I remember him. He used to be on the New Jersey Nets. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, wait, I have another pick. So let's see if I see any realistic players. Oh, Sean Livingston. I should dead Tony Allen. I kind of want to get Tony Allen. Oh, my son, Kevin Martin. He was on the Timberwolves. That dude was always a good player. And getting him as a rookie, we got to do it. Got to draft him. We basically already won free agency. Trenton Hassel, we bringing him back. Jamal Crawford, we bringing him back. And we also got Gerald Wallace, bro. Yep, everybody went through. So far, so good. Last day of the free agency moratorium period, we got everybody we needed. We got everyone that we needed. So the team is looking a lot more complete. D. Wade, Richard Jefferson, Boozer, Crawford, Chandler, Turgaloo. I mean, this player progression is looking good. Let's go. D. Wade, not the best player on our squad. Of course, I didn't expect it to be Richard Jefferson. Like, come on, bro. No offense. But we're doing good. We're doing good rebuilding this team so far. We got a lot of nice young players that we know are going to be lit in the NBA for years to come. I love the backcourt of Jamal Crawford and D. Wade. Carlos Boozer and Tyson Chandler-Nalo. I love that duo. Love that duo. This team is looking good, bro. Definitely looking good. More than 60 dubs. Let's get it. Kobe Bryant MVP, 31 points per game. Dude was balling out. So Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year, of course. Didn't expect anything less. Defensive Player of the Year was my son, KG. But that is crazy. We won more than 60 games. I'm looking at the All-NBA teams real quick. See if anybody from our team. So nobody made it. Not even D. Wade? Anyways, we're the best team in the Eastern Conference. Like I said, we won more than 60 games. 62-20. Let that sink in. 62-20. We won 7 games in a row going back to the regular season. Let's go. Let's take a look at the stats, not the playoff stats. So D. Wade, of course, best player on our team. Wouldn't expect nothing less, averaging 17.9, basically 18 points per game. Let's go. I think we should make a deep postseason run, even without Richard Jefferson for a while. This is going to be crazy. Facing off against prime Tracy McGrady in the first round. He averaged 32 points per game and didn't win MVP. All right, I'm doing it game by game. Come on, we got to win. Okay, 2-0 series lead, 3-0 series lead. We should be good. We good, right? Yeah, I might as well sim the rest of the round. There we go, making it to the second round. We're facing off against the Cavs in the second round. We're facing off against Melo, Big Z, Q Rich, Ricky Davis. Yikes, it's a good Cleveland team. I'm scared about this. I don't think we're gonna win. So we won game 1, we lost game 1, we won game 2, lost game 3, lost game 4, we're down 3-1. should do Simcast. I'll do Simcast. Why not? So we're gonna always... What is this? Continue. Always simulate, I guess. Let's see if we could force another game. See if we could force a game 6 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm not ready to go home yet. Like, come on, bro. There we go. We're staying in the game. That's all that matters. There we go. It looks like we're probably going to win this game. Oh, now this game is closer than I expected. I think I want to jump in and watch, but I'm kind of scared. What is this? Your rotation is currently invalid. That means somebody got injured. Rebuild a rotation, but it's not showing anybody is injured. Or maybe I missed it. Anyways, doesn't really matter. We're jumping in. Come on, bro. Don't let Melo score. He's spinning. He's driving. Cannot get it. Let's go. Come on, we gotta end this. My son D Wade. Ball in the hands of D Wade. Prime D Wade. Young D Wade. Let's get it. Off the pick and roll. Inside. Chandler with the jam. Nah, that was a good one, bro. Definitely a good game. Ladies and gentlemen, we get the dub. We keep things rolling. We beat Melo and the Cavs. That's crazy. Melo and the Cavs really trying to take them to the East Finals. Let's keep this going. Always simulate. Time for the next game. Let's see if we can force a game 7. I just want to force a game 7. Game is going back and forth right now. Melo giving us a run for our money. Come on, bro. I'm not trying to lose this game. There we go. It looks like we're about to force a game 7. Are we gonna force the game 7? That we do. We forced the game 7. Let's go. So now time to simulate with Simcast. Game 7. Let's see how we do. Please do not get blown out. Whatever we do. Come on, bro. We gotta make this as competitive as possible. And right now, this is looking like that's not the case. Like, look at this. Look at this BS. Look at the BS. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go home. So Melo and the Cavs are going to the Eastern Conference Finals. There's no way they're winning the championship. They're facing off against Milwaukee. They get swept. Ray Allen and the Milwaukee Bucks are literally NBA champions. My son Hakeem Olajuwon retiring. That's crazy. Clarence Witherspoon, Rick Fox retiring. Ah, man, I'm still disappointed that we lost, though. But next season, we should be good. Hall of Fame inductee Hakeem, of course, made it in there. Rule change. Okay, that's a slight rule change. More about team rebrands, as always, for the historical changes. League meetings, we approved that. All right, so now it's time for the draft lottery. Obviously, we made it to the postseason, so I don't expect us to get a good... The Hawks and the Knicks get the top 2 picks again? Really didn't expect to see Nate Robinson in this draft. I totally forgot he was drafted around this time, so I'm going to go ahead and get him. We need a backup point, too. 3rd string point guard. Got to go with my son, Nate Robinson. So that's about it. I think I should skip to the end, but... Let's see. Lakers are on the clock. Jarrett Jack. Let me skip to the end. What am I doing? Should trade, though. I was thinking about making a trade for a slight second. But anyways, Chris Paul goes number 1 to the Atlanta Hawks. They should have just chose Dwight Howard last year. Richard Jefferson, giving him the 5-year max at the time. Who else? Tyson Chandler. It's all about bringing out players back. Tyson Chandler is not interested in negotiating with the Chicago Bulls. Eddie Curry, we could get him back, though. So, Kyle Korver is about to accept the deal. We're going to match that. So, we're bringing back Kyle Korver, Richard Jefferson, Eddie Curry, Roger Mason, and Ian Mahinmi. I thought he was in one of these draft classes, if I'm not mistaken, but it looks like we don't have enough money to get him anyways. Not only did Tyson Chandler decide not to re-sign with us, he decided to sign with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the team that beat us in the postseason. If you can't beat him, join him. He on some KD-ish. Anyways, Carmelo, Big Z. They got Big Z. Why do you need Tyson Chandler? Why would Tyson Chandler sign with this team? Make it make sense, bro. Anyways, he's the one losing out. Time for player progression. D Wade is now a 91. Carlos Boozer is right behind him. Prime Carlos Boozer was lit. Talk about defense for days. Everybody else doing well. I expected Jamal Crawford to jump up to at least an 82. So the fact that he didn't move really bothers me. But the rest of the team is looking... This team is looking good. This is looking like a championship team. I mean, I take the 50-win season. Looks like we got 53 wins for the season. LeBron James MVP was Rookie of the Year. Now he's MVP. Rookie of the Year is Chris Paul. The Hawks chose somebody else instead of Dwight Howard like 2 seasons ago. If they chose Dwight Howard, they would have had Dwight Howard and Chris Paul. Talk about a good team. Talk about fumbling the bag. So where are we? New York is number 1, the best team in the East. And we're the second best team in the East. 53 win season. First round matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers and Melo. Let's see how we do. Simulating the round, we beat them, of course. Tyson Chandler should have never joined them, bro. Should have never joined them. Now we're facing off against the Detroit Pistons. Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups, a prime Chauncey Billups at that. This should be a good series. I'm gonna do game by game. But that's crazy that we swept the Cavs after they beat us last year. Tyson Chandler, it's the Tyson Chandler effect. 3-0 series lead. Man, I thought we was gonna get the sweep. We're in the second round. Well, not the second round. We're in the East Finals, facing off against the Orlando Magic and prime Tracy McGrady. A 99. Oh, a 98 overall. I couldn't see for a second. And Grant. Man. Let's see what's going on out west. Spurs and the Portland Trail Blazers. There's no way the Blazers should have been in the West Finals. Definitely the Spurs is making it to the finals. So LeBron and the Denver Nuggets did not make it to the West Finals. That's crazy. So doing game by game. Series is tied. There we go. 2-1 series lead. 2-2 series. 3-2 series lead. Let's close them out. Simulate using Simcast. Let's close them out. We got to close these boys out. I'm not trying to go another game. It looks like we're blowing them out. All right, so we're going... What just happened? We were blowing them out at first. I don't know what just happened, but... Oh my goodness. Looks like they're going to try to force another game. I'm not trying to have that happen. Like... So we're going to a game 7. If we lose to Orlando, I'm going to be so upset, bro. I'm going to be so livid. I'm going to be so hot. So hot. All right. Let's go. There we go. We're blowing them out right off the bat. Let's keep it up. We have a big lead. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. They come back to take the lead, but now we got the lead right back. I do not like this. Prime Tracy McGrady not going away, but it looks like we finally... All right, we did it. We're your East champs.
To the NBA Finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it.
NBA Finals, who are we facing? The San Antonio Spurs. I could have told you guys that. No way the Portland Trail Blazers was beating them, bro. It wasn't going to happen. So, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Jermaine O'Neal. I don't know how they got Jermaine O'Neal. Bruce Bowen. Where's my son, Manu Ginobili? He is not here at all. So I'm guessing he probably left San Antonio at some point in time. But, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the NBA Finals against San Antonio. We got what we need to win. We're down 2-0, though. There we go. We tied the series. So we tied the series at 2 apiece. Now we have to try to force a game 7. They got a 3-2 series lead. They're on their home court with a chance to win the championship. Come on, bro. Come back. Come back. We are getting spanked. Oh, there we go. We tied the game. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we force a game 7. That's all that matters. Prime D Wade, 29 points, putting the team on his back. Trying to get that chip for Chicago. Let's go. Alright, so game 7 now. For all the marbles. Game 7. Please do not win. Damn, we was getting blown out from the jump. Alright, we're making it a competitive game. As long as we make it competitive, we're lit. There we go. We're making it competitive. We're making it competitive. It looks like we're winning. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the rebuild is done. There we go. Looks like the rebuild is complete. Eddie Kerr, he was a leading scorer for the game. I didn't expect that. But Kyle Korver, when you need him the most, 5 of 5 from downtown. D Wade did his thing. Jamal Crawford. Team did their thing. And ladies and gentlemen, the rebuild is complete. Your Chicago Bulls are NBA champions. So what would happen if D Wade would have came back? Well, not came back. If he would have got drafted to Chicago, still would have got a ring even without Shaq.
All the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
Pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
Bill Russell, Finals MVP.